Here we are on Monday, back to work day. Many of us are getting ready to get back to work, back to the thing that we do to provide for our family, or maybe we're just continuing because we haven't had a couple of days off yet. Work is one of the most important things you can do. We live in a culture that has taught us that the way things should work is you work for several years as an adult and you work until you can save enough money, and when you finally have enough money, you should retire, and then in your retirement, just enjoy doing nothing. Now, there's nothing at all wrong with this idea. It's a cultural thing, and I think it's wise to save for the end days and end years of your life. However, that idea can begin to twist our thinking about work, and I think it does for a lot of us, even Christians. We think that work is bad. We think that work is something to be escaped from. We don't like work. We view work as kind of a curse. We view work as just a necessary evil to get to what we really want to do. And I want to give you a different perspective on that today as we go back to work. We have been on Sunday mornings looking at this whole idea that Jesus wants to restore, not wants. Jesus is going to restore this earth to its original condition and give human beings their original responsibilities and jobs. And guess what? Work is a huge part of that. If you look at your very first page of your Bible in Genesis, one of the things that God gives Adam way before sin entered the world and ruined it is a job. God gave Adam responsibility. God gave Adam work. He told Adam to rule the fish in the sea and the birds in the air and the land that the animals lived on. He said to work the earth, take care of it, take charge of it. And so when we go to work, we are tapping into our ancient DNA that God put inside of us to do what we were created to do. Work was a part of paradise at the beginning. Work will be a part of paradise when all is said and done. We will have things to do. We will have a job to carry out. We will have responsibilities to take care of. And if that doesn't sound too appealing to you, it's just because you bought the idea that paradise is doing nothing. But you and I both know that there is great fulfillment in work. You can find a great deal of meaning in life when you love what you do, or when you find value beyond money in what you do. Work can be a very fulfilling, satisfying activity in your life. If it's not right now, let me give you a verse and then give you a thought. Paul wrote to the Colossians, chapter 3. He ends this chapter by saying, work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord, not for people. So if you struggle to see work as a blessing today, if you struggle to see work as fulfilling, I understand that. Try and take the perspective of, I'm going to work today, and yes, I have human bosses, but I also have the Lord as my boss, and I'm going to work for Him. No matter what my human bosses do, no matter how they treat me or speak to me, I'm going to remember that I serve a higher purpose. I'm a Jesus follower. Therefore, the Lord is my boss, and I will work for Him as hard as I possibly can. I will give Him my best effort, and I will give Him my best quality. This is the path of a Jesus follower when it comes to work. As we go to work today, we are actually doing precisely what we were created to do. We were created to take care of God's creation, to rule it, to change it, to be creative with it, to steward it. And that's what work is. Work was a gift from God long before sin ruined the world. And work today can be a gift from God in your life if you can learn to do it as though God is your boss. I hope you have the best Monday you've had in a long, long time. I hope it's a great work week. And I hope that we can all set our sights on we are doing work because this is what we were created for. And God has given us this opportunity. And we should work as though He is our boss. So let's get to work. See ya.